So we started off with tango today. Things I mentioned were left hand, right angle. Okay, so 90-degree angle, turn it down, Mr. Roboto style, palm in towards you, not out or up or anything like that, it's facing towards you. Your hand should be at the lady's eye level. My right hand wraps around the middle of her back. Okay? Alright, now follow. Her elbow is down and her hand is up. And it should be horizontal. And she's facing left, and I'm facing left. Okay, good. And then we're going to be doing our basic, and that's T-A-N-G-O, tango. All right? 3 steps forward for the lead, starting with the left foot. 3 walks backwards for the follow, starting with the right, and 1 step to the side. It looks something like this. T-A-N-G-O. T-A-N-G-O. Now, our movement should have a staccato action or a sharp action. So I'm going to have a step, hold, step, hold, step, step, step. Kind of look. It's going to be T, A, N, G, T, A, N, G, T, A, N, G. Step, 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 step. So there's pause, pause, stand, go, pause. Step, 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 step. Good. So that was our basic. Then we had promenade. That's where we both look the same direction. Okay. Now think about this. Let me show you. When I go into promenade, I don't move my shoulders. I just turn my feet and look that way without moving my shoulders. So here, and I just do that. Boom. And we walk. Forward, forward, turn, tango, close. So my shoulders rotate on my second step after it. Step, step, turn, tango, close. So, rotate, tango, step, step, rotate, tango, close. With a partner. T, A, turn, tango, close. That's our promenade step. Right? Now I can add that with my basic step easily.
Attention, campus recreate.
T, A, N, G,
If you have checked out equipment, please return your equipment now. If you have checked out any equipment, please return all equipment now to the equipment room.
Then we went on to a corte.
Campus will be closed in 5 minutes.
Here's basic dip with the left foot. I'm stepping back. T, point my toes. Legs looking back to your shoe. And what I'm doing is rotating 90 degrees and tilting to look at my shoe. So here. T, A, N, G. T, A, N, G, T, A, N, G. Okay, so you can easily mix that in. Now, we also added in some embellishments taken from Argentina. And that is for the lead to hook, or gancho the leg. Right, now, when I'm doing this, as she steps forward here, what's going to happen here is the space created, that's where I'm going to hook my leg. So it's got to be a forward and around motion, not straight backwards because I hit nothing. So I've got to go around. Okay? Step, hook, step, tango, close. Step, hook, step, tango, close. Step, hook, step, tango, close. Now, the follow had an option as well, and that was to do a leg crawl. So she's going to lunge and pull her leg up mine. Got it seen in this angle. Leg crawl. Leg crawl. Take it out. And you go. Leg crawl. Leg crawl. Alright, now the last thing I added in the tango was close embrace. And close embrace is when I wrap my arm all the way around the hollow. And the left hand is usually held closer, be dropped down here, be pulled into the chest. But we're dancing close. We also dance usually cheek to cheek, okay, or head to head, while we're dancing. Okay, so we'd be doing our forte here. This is just closer, right? And that brings us to the end of our tango segment. Now, the next thing we did was cha-cha-cha. All right, so the first thing was the rhythm, and that was step, step, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. And the important thing about cha-cha is that it starts on the second beat. So it's not 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, it's 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. So here, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Okay, so I'm going to start this off with my left foot rock stepping forward. Follows going to start with the rock step backwards. Rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, and 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Good. All right, so that's our basic rhythm, and that was our mark time, or basic in place. Now we also did the side to side. So I'll change angles so you can see that. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 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 2, 3. Good. Next we did a crossover break. Now crossover break kept the same timing. The only thing we really had to know was to let go initially with the right hand in our basics. So we're going to do the front half of basic. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, let go. Okay, just change angles, do that again. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, and 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Good, and then that leads us on to our variation, which was rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha. Okay, so those are crossover breaks. Now, with a crossover break, just so you can see the angle here, my hand isn't going like so across my body. I'm turning my body. Okay? That's causing the variation to happen. And then it turns to face it. So we're square again, the hands stay in front of us. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Good. Now, we added in an underarm turn. So we did 3 crossovers. 2, 3, cha-cha. And then the third one, raise the hand, left or turn, cha-cha. Okay, again. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. All right, for the follows, the turn was step over with the left foot, leave the right foot in place, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Okay, so you can see that here. 6. Go. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. So she left her right foot in place and stepped around. Now, putting it together and adding in motion side to side. So we'll apply 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 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 That's it. All right. Thank you very much.